Hello there, welcome back to my channel of about nothing in particular, just random stuff that I get up to. This one's about the lawn, which you can see there is not in a good state, mainly down to well, the extreme sun and also our Blue Staffy, aptly named Bluey. Yes, that took a lot of thinking about, didn't it? And where his weed was making some big brown patches. So my plan was to get some turf, which I've been doing, and replace the patches with new turf. You'll see in a bit a clip coming up of what I was trying to achieve, but didn't. Must apologise for the overdubbing of the sound. The camera I bought, the inbuilt mic is poor to say the least, so I'm just waiting for an external mic to come from a well-known website. Lawnmower in the corner, which I won't need, will I? That's the garden. And there's the pond, as it is before the revamp. Fountain there. See the fish, quite happy. Bits and bobs dotted around the edge. The planting will be removed, obviously. The cobbles, I do have a plan to reuse those, as you'll see later on. The pond will eventually be as big as the internal area, as you can see there within the sleepers, and deeper than what you can see as you look at the pond externally. Approximately 5 feet deep, I would say. Not sure what that plant is there, somebody can tell me in the comments. Not the curly one there, that one to your right. It does have a nice flower on later on in the year. So as I say, I've got a firm called Prateria coming to put some artificial turf down, and while they're here they're going to dig that space out within the sleepers, and the stuff that comes out, yes, that's what I was trying to achieve. Failed badly, didn't it? They're going to dig the soil out that is within the sleepers of the pond, chuck it onto the existing lawn there, and just to the left where you can see the steps, they're going to build that edge up by 4 inches, and the stuff that comes out the pond, the hardcore, throw onto that turf to build it up, so there'll be nothing to take away in a skip. They'll whack it, plate it down, add their own compounds, and they'll put the artificial turf straight onto the top. Back to the pond there. Piece of a log in the corner I'm using as a waterfall that I found in the woods down the road. Working quite nicely. Yeah, that's the plant there. So somebody will tell me. Oh, there's me putting my hand in just to give some sort of representation of the depth that is at the moment, just short of getting up to my elbow. and some bits and pieces around the side. All the power comes up from the garage on its own separate fuse box through armoured cable.
The next day.
Oh, here's the delivery of the hardcore for the pond. Right, that's another tiny little preformed pond I've got lying around. That I'm actually going to use later to put up the top, you will see, for my just wildlife pond. There'll be no pot filters or anything, just sit there for whatever comes along to live in. Another look at the pond, fishies darted about. Log from down the woods using as a waterfall. That filter there in the corner, I shall have to see whether that copes with the increased volume in water. Yet to be seen. So I'm going to start removing all the stuff now from around the pond, transferring the fish there into the tiny little holding pond just till the work's done. This video was taken probably on the Thursday or Friday before Prateria came, Shane and his lads. They came on the 19th of September, taking the plants out there, keep them well watered, some buckets or whatever I can find. The water there looking very clever, is it? But those pebbles, as I say, I'm going to use later on. There's all my power switches. That's the filter box I mentioned. See whether it's going to be capable of coping with the water. Behind that plant there is a UV filter as well, and there's a UV filter in the fountain pump. So I've emptied the pond now, slowly taking all the pebbles away, putting those in buckets and containers. There's the power. Somebody's feet in the corner. Shot of the garden. So that edge that you can see leading towards the house, going down to the steps, that's where they're going to build it up 4 inches, and then take all the soil there out, chuck it on that lawn, build it up, add their own hardcore and whatever they need as a sub base for the grass, and they'll whack that down. Put the new artificial stuff on the top. That preformed pond I shall try and sell.
Border each side for drainage.
Some of the footage later, I have that mic has arrived, so it will be easier rather than me talking, overdubbing footage that's taken from upstairs, as you can see, just showing a different view. All the lovely patches in the grass. Oh, so it's the 19th now, and the lads have arrived. They've dug the pond out, as you can see. The liner's in, draped over the side. They're just levelling, moving bits of turf away, getting ready for the turf to be put down. I keep calling it turf, artificial grass. Right, so it's now the 2nd of September. Shane and the lads from Proteria came on the 19th of last month to do the lawn, like I explained. The dog had totally ruined the lawn, so they put some artificial turf down, which looks lovely, and as I explained, they also dug the pond out. So now we've gone from being approximately 500 gallons, I would say, to 1,000. Still a puddle in some people's eyes, but I like it. So now we've just come back from holiday for a week, so now all that's left for me to do is to tidy the garden, get everything back where it should be, fill the edges in with some pebbles. I shall have to see whether this little filter is capable of coping with the increase in volume of water, but if not, I'll just increase it to a bigger one. Obviously the fish love it, they're darting around. I say it's just finishing touches now really. Ornaments, maybe a few more plants, tidy the garden, and off we go. I do plan in putting a little pond, more of a nature pond, down there by the branch that's leaning against the tree for frogs, and other just, well, newts if I can get some, or whatever. Anyway, just no pumps, just natural, and I'll put some plants around that and bed it out. So there we have it. I hope you like it. If you do, give me a thumbs up please, and some comments would be grateful. anything, always willing to listen to anything that can help. That's horrible clear wire, clear tube will be changed to a black ribbed one, because it's where the sun gets through to it, the algae's turned it green inside, and so will that little white one for the air pump. That'll be renewed as well. See some fishes down there.
The next day, the next day, the next day.
I'll try and take some footage one of the evenings when the spotlights have come on, so you can see it in the dark. Fish all gathered over there now. Oh, here's the little plastic preformed pond I kept the fish in while the work was being done. So I'm going to use this as just a wildlife pond. Oh, a view from upstairs. A view from down by the house now, looking up towards the pond. I never mentioned that the pond and the decking had got little pencil spots in them. So it's getting near dusk now, so they do show up a bit. That'll be nice if we ever get back to having weather for a barbecue. Right, some weeks later, we're now into October, and I have managed to tidy the garden. I've put a small preformed plastic pond down there, as you can see, to be just a wildlife pond. No pumps, nothing, just as it comes, so whatever wants to live around it or and in it can do. The pond is looking well. Whatever that is, I can't remember. You're just coming into flower again. Still a few things to do. Managed to fill the gutters there. This gutter that wasn't filled in last time with some pebbles that were originally around the pond. 2 frog solar fountains, ornaments, water features in each corner. So still things to do. Some plant pots, stands there to be moved. Some pebbles still to be used if I need to. Bird feeders up high. But the pond is looking good. The fish down there now. Water's still running down that log from out the woods. That filter box is proving to be alright, I think, at the moment. The water's fairly clear. See the fish down there. Quite cool today, so they're nearer the bottom. There's one there underneath the waterfall. Still haven't got rid of that plastic pipe yet. Horrible white thing that's got algae growing in it. I will do. so the lawn is fine. Just a case really of cleaning the dog muck up every day. Just give it a swill off with a hose pipe. Job done. Just got some, where are they? Some winter pansies there to put in. Brighten the borders up. Got rid of the extra pots that were down the middle there. So it's coming on. Oh, here he is. The cause of all my grass problems. He has actually got his own YouTube channel. You'll find him at Bluey, the Black Country Staffy, and us. You can see it at night with the spots on. He just got out for a whiz. Taking the air.